welcome, peace and love, ladies and gentlemen.
Peace and love.
Thank you for tuning in to Feature today. I'm your host with the most, Kush Tucker, with my fellow host.
Mike L.
And today's special guest is LC the Don, man. How you doing today, brother?
I'm doing great. Good to be here.
Man, happy to have you here, man.
Definitely.
Righteous.
So we're going to jump right into his new single, Dodger Hat. Here we go.
Hey, Silas, hey, hold on right quick. I'll go back in so I can get my Dodger hat, alright? Kick back, blaze a sack. They always wanna know how it's done like that. In my Dodger hat, and it says where I'm at. Life's like a movie, Mary Max in my Dodger hat. Sipping bud in my Dodger hat. Lighting bud in my Dodger hat. Getting love in my Dodger hat like that. Sip sub in my Dodger hat. Hey, woke up, caught breakfast early in the hood. Connect with the spirits and take a was feeling good. It's my neck in the woods. Do as I should, but still make mistakes. Don't get misunderstood. Bottom of my heart, gotta keep it true. Dodger hat turned back, maybe it's Dodger blue. Rock many colors, mostly earth tone. Roam these zones, usually alone. Styles are home, going upside your dome. Backyard boogie, sipping from a styrofoam. Pouring up my cup with the liquid courage. I swear I'm Pepper Bear, that need is hot porridge. Bumper pop, all eyes on me getting tatted. Everything's mathematics, Tesla causes static. Nicola is a friend of mine, going at it. Next day, I'll be right back at it. Kick back, blaze a sack. They always wanna know how it's done like that. In my Dodger hat, and it says where I'm at. Life's like a movie, Mary Max in my Dodger hat. Sipping bud in my Dodger hat. Lighting bud in my Dodger hat. Getting love in my Dodger hat like that. Sip sub in my Dodger hat. We cruising, she choosing, never losing. My crew win. They sending down and fine linen. Been winning, it's the night ending. Drink alcohol for any game of baseball. Just want my piece of the pie. If I'm gonna take it all, got to admit this exclusiveness is one hell of a hit. Ain't fucking with this like it's celibate. The hell with it. Drugs, he's celibate for others to get sent to the skies. Wonder why I'm getting high. Pushing the line, young homie gon' ride. Woke out of my bed, hearing bitches from my mother. Back to the streets where they done killed my brother. Lunatics is out straight for the murder. Blah, got your ass shot a fat burger. Kick back, blaze a sack. They always wanna know how it's done like that. In my Dodger hat, and it says where I'm at. Life's like a movie, Mary Max in my Dodger hat. Sipping bud in my Dodger hat.
Yeah.
Hat.
Yo. Hey.
That's
You
dope.
know what it had? It had a nice samurai shampoo.
Yes,
feel.
it does.
Yeah.
Word.
It take
Okay.
it take you kind of like to Samurai
Yeah,
shampoo, like
yeah.
Adult Swim days.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
Yeah,
it
you
definitely had that Samurai shampoo, like
Yeah.
old school DJ, like East Coast sound to it.
Yeah, that's my man.
But you brought that West
Valencia.
Coast flavor though.
Yeah.
With your voice.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
my
was
man
nice.
Daniel, he's a real good friend of mine, and when I really started getting into music, he was one of my mentors that was like really teaching me about music and about sound and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
He's the one, he heard my voice on that track. Now, the beat you heard, it had this offbeat tempo to the drums because he was really trying to swing the beat, and I see what he was trying to do. And I actually recorded it when the drums was like a little off, you know.
Yeah.
And I told him afterwards, like, yeah, if you just, move it over, it'll be in pocket, you know what I'm saying? Then it became to what you hear now. But really, with that song, I wrote 5 verses for that song, and I
You
chose.
settled on this one?
Yeah, on this song, I wrote 5
Hey,
verses.
nah, it's phenomenal, bro. Like, it's a complete, like, good commercial song. Like, you can sell Dodger hats. And I noticed, too, like, you mentioned Bud, too, like, sipping on Bud, like Bud Light.
Yeah.
So, like, it's a marketing for Bud Light.
Right.
Like,
Right.
smoking on Bud, it's a marketing for the weed industry.
Yeah, what
Like-
basically my purpose of this song was to encompass what this LA city is about. Like, basically Southern California in general, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Because
totally.
all Southern California is motivated by or influenced by Los Angeles. So, we all like Dodgers. It's a big Dodger fan base out here.
Yeah, I heard in your
Yeah.
bars you was like, I'm trying to get my alcohol, enjoy this baseball.
Yeah, yeah, like a friendly game of baseball. So yeah, I made those different references to you know, the Dodgers and
Yeah.
you know, the LA, and you know, the natural experience somebody will go through, you know, in Los Angeles.
Oh, you're gonna see a lot of blue La hats
Yeah.
through LA.
No, for
For
sure.
real.
That
for real.
La hats.
You're gonna see the La hat. No, it's not
La,
LA.
la,
It's
la,
La.
la, la, la.
You
La
know
la
it.
la.
The land of la 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 la.
You know?
I smoke on that La La.
Oh, for real.
Hey, you know, Louisiana, the other la la. The other
Oh
la
yeah,
la land.
yeah.
But it ain't La La like this.
Nah, yeah. This is la la land in its own.
Yeah, and it's on.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
the land.
Don't get me wrong, Nola's dope. I lived there for a little while. But,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
But,
how
yeah.
is it?
oh man, it's incredible city, man.
Oh yeah.
Incredible people too.
Oh, yeah,
man.
I wanna take
Hey,
the
man.
jambalaya out there.
When the women out there like you, they like you. They
Oh,
let
yeah.
you know.
Oh yeah.
Don't
Right.
matter like what the race is. Is she
Hey,
from New
baby.
Orleans?
Hey,
She
baby.
can be
you-
white,
you know-
Mexican, Chinese.
You know what I like about New Orleans
anything.
though? It has this own feel to it, and this is from the outside looking in, because I never been to, you know, New Orleans anything, but I like how it has its own jazz, its own, you know,
No, it's
type
its
of
own.
dance.
It's its own universe.
Yeah, it's totally different
outside of
from
space
anywhere
and
else.
time.
Yeah,
To the other United States, in my opinion.
yeah.
I've traveled.
But I
a lot.
like that though. I like that about us as black people, and I like that.
And the food is incredible.
Oh yeah,
The food is incredible.
I can only
Right.
imagine.
It's like 100 different types of gumbo, and I'm probably wrong on that number.
For real.
And they all good.
He said they're all good.
Because you go to a different area, different families, different techniques. Like, no, it was an interesting city, man. It was definitely.
Oh yeah, they Cajun everything I heard.
Oh man, it's even in the hood, the places are good. Like you just go to a neighborhood fish fry. It's a Louisiana neighborhood.
Man, you just dropped the bar right there.
Oh,
Even
God.
the hood is good. Yeah. But you know, even out here though, some certain hole in the wall joints like, you know, A1 Burger and them, you know what I'm saying? They be hitting, you know what I'm saying?
No, it's all
No, they do. Honestly, to me, that's like some of the best places to honestly get
Yeah.
a burger. You're way better off getting a burger from there than like Jack in the Crack or some shit.
Nah, because the mom and pop place still is using real meat.
Yeah, they going to
They-
Albertsons or
yeah,
some
yeah,
of Vons to
somewhere.
get their shit.
Yeah, a warehouse.
Like,
Okay,
yeah,
so
warehouse somewhere.
what is a smash burger? Basically, that's the natural way of making hamburgers, right? They just calling it smash because
Nah,
it's not a patty
they
form.
they just smashing it to the skillet with another heavier like skillet or like another
They mush
object.
they mush fry it.
Yeah, they mush fry it. So it's like a quicker way to cook it.
So it's
Yeah.
different from, you know,
You're being sold faster food.
yeah. Smash that shit down on the frying.
First it was fast food.
Like-
now they saying we gonna get
like,
it
yeah,
fast.
it cooking like that shit gonna cook in like 5 minutes. Talking
Yeah.
about both
but hey,
packs.
make sure your burger ain't got legs on it. It's moving fast.
make sure your chicken ain't clucking either.
You know what I'm
Sure.
saying.
You know?
For real.
Hey, but y'all ever heard of chopped cheese?
Oh yeah, I love chopped cheese,
Nah,
man.
I haven't messed with chop.
Okay, is that like an East Coast thing? Because I had it twice
Yeah.
already. Yeah,
Chopped cheese is more like an East Coast. It's kind of like Philly cheesesteak and stuff like that. To me, it's the same thing, except it's not made with the Philly cheesesteak meat.
yeah.
It's made with like burger patties. So like they just chop up and mush up the burger patty, which to me is just like you basically
Yeah,
just made ground taco.
I
Like
looked
taco
it
meat.
up though too, and it's like basically you use a patty from a smash burger. you
So it's a
chop that
Philly
up.
cheeseburger.
Yeah, without the like the lean steak.
Yeah,
Y'all
it
know
just
what kind
chopped
of
up-
steak that is.
No, I'm
Chop
saying
up
it's
burger
it's a
patty.
Philly cheeseburger instead of a Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah, totally.
And I don't know.
Because I feel like what makes the Philly cheesesteak a cheesesteak is because it's that steak. It's that same steak they use to make the teriyaki beef bowls.
I feel you. That
Right.
lean type.
Yeah. So like when they
that's that
make Philly,
bulgogi type of meat, huh?
I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
it
that's what they
is.
call it in like in Korean. Like,
I've been
you
trying
know,
to figure out like what
that-
part of that
that
cow
thin,
did they cut
thin,
that out of.
That thin
Like-
beef, they call it bulgogi.
Now the bulgogi is good.
I be
Yeah.
wondering like where part of
You
the
talking
cow
about
is they
those-
cutting all this
You
shit
talking
from?
about those Korean restaurants where you grilling your own
Mhm,
food?
yeah.
I like those. I like
Yeah,
those restaurants.
Korean barbecue my favorite.
Yeah.
That's the reason why it's like it's tough to stop eating meat in LA. Cause shit like that.
a lot of great places to eat.
Yeah.
But you
Even
know-
like brisket. Brisket is like one of my favorite things to eat. Barbecue brisket.
Mhm.
Man, it's
Hey, but you know what? I noticed that when I eat vegan, when it comes to like Mexican food, it's weird easy for me because I love Mexican food, black beans, and you know avocado. So that's not torturous, you know. So if I,
Yeah, that's real.
yeah, you know, I
Yeah.
put the hot
you
stuff
can
to
fly
it. you
through
know.
that. I feel
Yeah,
you.
yeah, I can wing it.
LC like I can make that work.
Yeah,
I can work with that.
totally.
Yeah, yeah.
He said, "Give
Vegan
me a
tostadas?
He said, "Give me a veggie burrito."
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
Hey,
done
nah,
had
for
that
real,
before.
that executes every time for me too.
Nah,
I done had that before.
now those foods are better and lighter. You can feel it.
What I noticed though about Americans,
Uh-huh.
we add eggs and cheese to everything, or like certain shit in pancakes. Cause like I look at
We
other
love
cultures.
we love the dairy in
I
this.
look at other cultures and
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't eat none of that shit for breakfast. Like usually, like we gotta like, oh no, I ain't eating a teriyaki bowl with rice and teriyaki chicken or teriyaki beef for breakfast. But Asians will do that. Like that's breakfast to them.
Yeah, it's just breakfast.
But to me, I feel like maybe that's what I'm saying. I think it's Americanized like mindset. Like certain foods,
Oh,
like
definitely.
it's set for like all right, if I'm gonna eat steak, it gotta have eggs and hash browns on the side. But I'm not finna eat steak, mashed potatoes, and mac and cheese in the morning.
But it's all food.
But it's all food to Asians and Mexicans,
yeah.
like to other races. I've noticed, like
Nothing's official but fighting hunger.
yeah, but Americans,
No, you
apparently-
gotta have eggs and bacon.
yeah, apparently Americans, we got enough time in our mind to be like,
Where the fuck are the waffles?
yeah, because I did that one time when I was 10. The homie, I was chilling with the homie Edgar in the morning. He Hispanic, of course.
Yeah.
And then his mom Maria, she was making us breakfast, and I said, I was like, "Where the waffles?" And she was like, "No, it's just huevos rancheros and the beans with
And
the
some
crumbly
corn-
cheese
yeah,
on it, and the tortilla, nigga. That's it."
Hey, when I was a kid,
Yeah,
I
nigga, I was like, so the tortilla is the pancake. That's how I had to like in my mind. I was morphing it. I was like, okay, the tortilla is the.
Do you have
pancake.
syrup?
Yeah.
No, just butter me high.
hey, but I used to love breakfast at nighttime though. I used to eat that stuff.
Oh, I
Like the
still- I
sausage,
still do.
eggs, toast. And you know me, every time I get breakfast, if I get all that separated, I always put it together into a sandwich. That's just my natural way. If I got eggs, toast, and bacon, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now I got a homeboy like that.
You
He
just
used
gonna
to-
build it yourself? You could have just ordered the breakfast.
No,
sandwich.
No, I'm just saying if I would get, or if I
Hey,
get served like that.
I know
you
what
I'm
he's saying though, because
Yeah.
Unc used to buy a Big Mac and then put his nuggets on it and eat it. And I was like, bruh.
Hey.
He's like, it's delicious.
Yeah.
He said, I'm telling you, man, it's delicious. I'm
Back
like,
when
but they won't
McDonald's was
even
worth the
fit.
price.
Yeah. This is like 90, bro. So
Yeah.
the
I'm
nuggets
not,
were bigger than your thumb then.
yeah, because I remember I went to McDonald's the other day and I seen the menu. I'm like, damn, $10 for a Big Mac. Phew. I'm not
Is it
used to
worth
that.
it? He said, is it
It's
worth
not-
it?
Nah,
And it was by itself, huh? It wasn't even no combo meal.
nah, yeah. It was,
I'm just a sandwich.
Because I come from a time when the Big Mac was like $5-$6, something like that.
With the
And-
meal, with the drink.
yeah,
Yeah, it was like $8 with
And
the
I'm-
combo with the
didn't-
large.
You didn't mind 68 cents extra
Right,
for the
but on
big
top of that,
fry.
though,
I want
like-
the big combo for $8.
Like I done,
I'm
I had-
killing
I
myself
done got some
today.
McDonald's from work. You know, they had to like give us food and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
you know, they had McDonald's stuff. I ate the burger and you know, it reminded me back when I was in high school where we used to think like it wasn't fulfilling. Like, all right, you'll burn that off like in an hour, so you done wasted your
No,
money.
you won't.
for
Hot
some-
copper can't burn that shit off. I seen a dude on the internet pour hot copper over a Big Mac.
Well,
And
it ain't doing
and
nothing
ran
for the
off.
body because
That's
for some reason, it's
that's
not-
3,000 degrees, bro. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it's true. I got to reduplicate the experiment to
Yeah.
know if it's really true. It could have been CGI, but
Facts.
you know. But it
CGI
was,
burger.
well, I'm just saying the hot
Oh, you
lava.
talking about the video you saw?
Yeah, I saw a guy
Okay.
pour like hot copper, and I think you got to melt it
copper.
around 1,800 degrees.
Yeah, he poured it on the burger and it was just bouncing off the Big Mac.
Yeah, and the bun didn't burn, the meat
Nothing.
didn't go up.
It was
nothing.
no char.
no
It was
char,
no
nigga.
sear.
Duh.
All these different things for levels of burn and
Didn't-
impact.
Hey, it didn't even smoke.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, what are you eating?
Yeah.
And I ain't mad at it. I'm not telling you I haven't eaten a Big Mac before, but
But it's like
yeah.
these things like that. When you see the science,
Yeah,
you
I
have
was
to
like,
question,
yeah,
what am I
yeah.
putting in my body?
It's like you better off going to a mama pop. Once again,
Yeah, because you pour copper on that, it's gonna sizzle that
Yeah,
shit.
it's
It's
gonna
gonna,
sizzle.
it's gonna burn right through that burger.
well, if you pour copper
gonna-
on it,
You're
hey,
gonna be like, why did
Really?
I waste mom and pop burger?
he gonna run out the store. What are you doing? you wasted the burger.
Yeah, no, for sure.
What's going on here? Stop.
Yo, wow.
Don't you know it's starving children in Africa?
yeah. What's wrong with you?
You fucking mooly.
He said, I said, I paid
He
for
went
it.
Italian with it. He said,
Yeah,
"Bully you."
You know, nah, for real though.
So tell us the process on the song, man. Like you said, you wrote about 5 different verses. Like, what made you settle on this verse?
Well, these 2 verses were the best verses out of all 5. You know, the other 3, you know, I was like, nah, sound kind of corny, nah. I was like, you know what? I need the best 2 verses that can encompass what I'm trying to like. Bring
You know what it
forward.
kind of give me a feeling too? Like your verses encompass like that what's that Will Smith song? Summertime.
Oh, summertime.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
It gave like a summertime, like just an easy going flow. Like you encompass that LA lifestyle.
it's a
in it.
storytelling verse.
Yeah.
Right.
So
right.
you get pulled into the story.
You know,
No,
that's
totally.
what hip hop is about. You know, telling your story.
Totally.
You feel me? Like all throughout history, you know, the best songs, you know, told a story.
Nah,
like
totally.
with Slick Red Children's story. You never heard.
yeah.
You never heard a story on like as a hit
You
record.
ever heard Davy Crockett?
I heard of him, but I never
Nah, I'm
heard.
talking about Slick Rick wrote a song called Davy Crockett. Look at it. Look at it.
David.
Davy Crockett.
What's it about?
Nah, you got to hear it.
Oh, okay, because one of my favorite songs from him is Moment I Feared. You know why I like?
No, he's a great storyteller.
Yeah, the reason why I like that song because what he do is all three verses is linking up to the same thing, right? Like it's different scenarios in each three verses, and at the end, it always comes down to a moment he feared. You know, he witnessing his the words coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally.
So I was like, oh, okay, but all three verses are connected in some way. You know, he went through this, and he went through a moment he feared. But yeah, but with this song though, my boy, my man Silence, Daniel, he don't do music anymore. That's crazy. This probably like I'm probably the last artist he worked with when it comes to this beat because he
So this song would be legendary.
yeah.
Totally.
So he
You know,
heard my
y'all
voice.
go download it, man.
Hey, he'll be at home. I'm back on.
Yeah, you know.
I'm back
Oh
on.
God,
Yeah.
Daniel said he retired. He was like, but you know, this might bring him out of the works.
Yeah, it's all right. We're back, Mortimer.
Yeah, because
We're
you know
back.
Yeah,
me,
he's gonna be like again.
Yeah, it's all
I'm the
right.
type of person. I'm like, damn. When I notice like a talented person not doing, you know, what I mean, their art, I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I wish they was still doing it, but you know, he is doing other things.
That's talented and
Yeah,
feel-
yeah, 'cause
inspiring
he
them and
working with
fulfilling them.
lights, you know, like with a light show and all this other stuff. You know, him and somebody else. It's been a while since I really spoke to him. Last I heard, he got married and stuff like that. So you know, he's living that married lifestyle. So yeah, back to the song though. I got the best two verses. You know, I told him, yeah, I got ready. You know, went to his crib. He had the mic set up, everything like that. Right there in Echo Park too is right by that. You know that big ass lake in Echo Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like right by there, and you know we could see that.
The park. And
Yeah,
all
you
that.
can see the park. You know, with the
that's
sun
tight.
setting and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was tight, you know. And I laid them verses, and you know, it just came out, you know, something magical. So
No, I did, man. It's like
Yeah.
a perfect marketing tool. I don't know if that was like your intention as well, like with just encompassing like the LA lifestyle, but
Nah.
you definitely like,
Well, you can't. What I'm saying, it's a good marketing song and it's a good song too.
yeah,
mhm.
So sometimes people write a marketing song, but it's not a good song.
yeah.
Right.
But yours is a good song because maybe you wasn't intentionally trying to
Nah, I was
use it as a marketing tool.
I
Feel
was
me?
just
But
trying to
it's-
make a dope ass record, you know, just like
Yeah.
any other rapper. you
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
totally.
So that's why it's a dope song and it's a dope marketing tool because it's like it encompasses so many industries within the song.
Yeah,
And you got a logo to match
Yeah.
for the song. And I know
Yeah.
you didn't even do that on purpose. So,
nah.
because we talked about it earlier.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know, I like represent. You know, because the more I think about it, like I love L.A. You know what I'm saying?
LA is a unique.
Like
place.
there's other people that you know talk about LA, you know what I'm saying, the fake people and all that other stuff. And it's crazy.
Hollywood.
Yeah. And it's crazy because people be swearing I'm from elsewhere. You know, like I'm not from LA, I'm from out of state or somewhere. And sometimes
Well, you have a Midwest feel.
yeah, and sometimes even back in grade school, like when I get excited, it seemed like I have a southern twang in my voice. So you know, sometimes the people say I sound like I'm from the South or something. You know,
Hell yeah.
but yeah, even like with my like some like the things I wear, like these boots, these ain't from LA. I ordered these from Detroit. It's a brand out of Detroit. You know what I'm saying? But it goes with you know
That's
what I mean.
fly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I don't
It's
dress like
different out
the
here.
everyday LA dude. My boy Hakeem from Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
He used to have the Brooklyn Deli. He's gonna be back in the sandwich game, but he used to have the Brooklyn Deli on Crenshaw. Not
I
too
remember
far
them.
from
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
Yeah, I know.
not too far from the print shop. And I was chilling in the back one time with him. He was like, "Hey, LC, hey, I ain't gonna lie though. Hey, I like the way you dress. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know you got these other dudes out around here. You know what I mean? They be dressing all funny and everything like that. I was like, damn, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, L.A. I mean, New York. That's like a fashion hub.
No, it's
you
a
know what I mean?
fashion mecca.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like
So it's they vote for you looking different.
No,
Yeah.
totally,
They're
totally.
looking for
the
uniqueness.
worst thing a New York dude can say to you is call you a bum ass nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If a New York dude call you a bum ass nigga, oh my goodness, you gonna want to hide your head like an ostrich.
Yeah.
So you know, for a dude from New York, you know what I'm saying? He was like, all right, he recognized the style, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I do like to stand out from everybody else, and
You got to be unique. Totally.
yeah, so
yeah.
with this design I got right here, City of Los Angeles Demons, it took time of brainstorming. I was like, all right, I want to do City of Angels, like the Dodgers logo.
No, totally.
Yeah.
Capture the essence of our city.
Right.
Nah, it does, man.
Yeah, it does.
But what
Great job.
Yeah, what I like to do is
I like the straight bullet in there too. Like it's part of like the Lost.
right.
I like how it's going past like the Lost part. Like it's
Yeah,
dope.
but in that lost word, you see the T
Yeah.
is a different font though.
Totally.
Yeah, no, I noticed that.
Yeah,
So it just
because
so it can pop out.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. And on top of that, I wanted to keep it like within the theme, but
Los
lost
Angeles.
and keeping the little Spanish in there. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the Spanish influence out here. Yeah, so it probably took me
Absolutely.
some weeks and weeks, and I was actually I like to do my research as well. So if you see on the arm sleeves, I got LA on one arm and ND on another arm, and I actually got the fonts from the actual font from the actual LA logo. I researched it and got the actual font. You know what I mean? Typed it out and then converged the D with the little horns to go with the N demons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was like a little
It was a project.
yeah, because in a way,
Sure, I remember-
it's kind
I
of
remember,
spiritual to me too. Because I'm like with the lost angels and demons out here in LA. We dealing with angels and demons,
Yeah,
For real.
all the time.
so I think
And that's around the world, but it's like kind of like in your face out here
No, this is the
in the city of Los Angeles.
Angels. This is
Like
the
it's in
city
your
of
face
Los
out
Angeles.
here, like it's obvious and
It's
it's
obvious, yeah.
yeah,
It was named this for a reason.
yeah.
Everyone's just the name of the place. No,
No,
it's shit going on.
it's the definition of what's going on over here in that place.
So if you got lost angels, you got to have demons too.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
No,
I
for
like
sure.
it. No, the concept is great, man.
yeah. People like it. Every time I show it to them, and with that concept too, I'm not done with it. Cause I want to. I'm doing something else too. With the logos that you see on the arm sleeves. I'm gonna put those on shirts.
nah, for
Well,
you.
because they logos onto themselves.
Yeah.
Their
Yeah.
logos onto
Yeah,
themselves.
and if you see it, I got the there's a halo on the LA,
I know, I
but
saw it.
then on top of the A though, if you really pay attention, there's a little bar on the side. So that comes from there's a minor league back in the 1930s, way back in the days. It was the LA Angels minor league, and they had the same type of logo that the Dodgers have now, like the LA intertwined, but they had that accent right there. So I put that, and then I add the halo. I'm like, because it goes with the Angels, and then put the horns on the D.
Yeah, nah, it makes sense.
Something
Like
to
if
stand
the D
out.
go with the demons.
Yeah,
I get it.
and
Bring it to
I gotta put 88 on everything I do, at some form, like right here. So
Double infinity.
yeah,
Heck yeah, that's
you
your
know.
number. Wasn't that the year you was born?
Yeah, that was the year I was born. But it gotten deeper than that, and that's why I took it on, and when I took on 88, it was this thing I went through, right? Because I didn't know how connected I was to that number, how connected. It would just pop up at me, and something told me to take on 88. So
Yeah.
when I took on 88, and and then it started dawning on me, my folks, my moms, aunties, and they came up in 88th Street, what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then when I was at my grandmother's funeral, Bobby Middleton, I seen 88 in the obituary like 3 times, you know what I'm saying? 88th Street Baptist Church, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
for
saying?
you, it's a reoccurring number.
Yeah, it's always been a reoccurring number. Like even like when I'm in traffic driving or if I'm riding with somebody, like I'm always seeing that on license plates all the time.
Yeah.
It's
on addresses. And
yeah, and it's crazy.
Have you done any numerology on it?
I mean, I did research on it for sure. You know, yeah. But what do you mean when you say have I done numerology on it? Like did study on it or
Yeah, to see what number 8 stands for. 'Cause
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
there's certain words linked to a number.
like
and
it,
what 88? Because 88 means something totally different on upon itself, just like separate from 8. Because 8 by itself is a powerful.
Certain
Number.
words in
Yeah.
numerology reduce down to 8, which tells you it's
And-
a high level word.
Yeah.
So like love, I think is one of them, and I think faith is one of them.
yeah.
So it's like other links within this.
Yeah, what I like to call it's like these common denominators.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like to call it. Like some words are like, and like these numbers are like common denominators. So like the numbers that are the most common denominators, those numbers are the most powerful.
Mm.
hmm
Yeah. So with 88 though, you know, I like to like what I do on social media, on my personal pages. Like I put 88 after everything. Like when I
Yeah.
post, I put 88, and then when I comment on something or I message you, I'm always I do enter, you know, double space, you know, double space, and then I put 88 at the bottom.
That
You
can
know,
be like that's a new. I think that's a new positive thing. Cause remember people used to be like 86 that shit
Yeah.
or something like
yeah,
Now we
yeah.
88 it.
88. Like,
88.
A-OK that shit.
Yeah,
88 is an A-OK.
So now
86 is a no-go.
So now, with everybody that knows me though,
Uh-huh.
when they see 88, as soon as they see it, they think of me though.
I'm gonna think of you now when I see 80.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I think
everybody that
after
knows
watching this
me,
podcast will too.
they think of me every time they see
LC
that
the
number.
Don owns 88.
Yes, because
Double
it's like
infinity.
I use it so much and I put it out there as an affirmation.
No, I'm
so
announcing to the
much.
world from here on out. There's numbers 1 through 7, space, and then 9.
It's fine now. Huh?
LC the Don owns 88. All the 8s are his.
All the 8s are his.
Yeah, hey, when I remember when I was in I was at the fabric store. They had all the different numbers. I was taking all the 8s, you know, all the 8 patches, you know.
Yeah.
Well, let me show you what's deep.
Well,
Buddy Coin is based on the 8.
Yeah.
Buddy Coin.
who's Buddy Coin?
We'll tell you about it later.
Okay, all right.
But I had to break that down. So
Yeah.
8s is in the house.
Oh
definitely.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
and you know the year 1988, right, was the year of the dragon, Chinese zodiac.
Yeah.
Chinese zodiac,
Oh, 88 was
Yeah.
the year of the dragon?
year of the dragon.
So did we back in the year of the dragon this year?
You
Yeah.
know it,
And that's why this year's an 8 too, because when you add up 2024, it adds up to 8.
man. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, that's why I said 8 is it's a common denominator
Yeah.
between
Right.
24 and 20. So like a single number that has a lot of common denominators, like it can add up or reduce from 20 or whatever,
Mhm.
then that's a powerful number. Like same for 3, 6, 9. That's why Tesla said that, because 3, 6, 9 are powerful like common denominator numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why a lot of power can be derived from 3, 6, 9 or combining
Hey,
those such numbers.
and you
but
see-
it's not just those numbers, it's other numbers to be combined.
Oh, that's why
Well,
Lil
you-
John was saying.
Like it's
that.
other magic to be found out here.
well,
We
the
just
Russian
going off
dial.
what Tesla talked about.
Look. You look at the Russian dial within 369. You got 3 in the 6 and in the 9.
Yep.
That's the Russian dial we talk about. How everything is like on the, if you will, atomic level. It's like you keep if you shrink down the same thing, the same electron that's
like-
making a couch is making something very small too.
Yeah.
There's one electron.
Oh God.
There's not like a billion electrons. There's one electron that
Or like
it can
my
keep growing
theory, what
bigger
I
or
like to say
smaller.
sometimes is like, though like this is like we living on a planet, this planet could easily, feel me, space could easily be the bloodstream of God, and the planet is just a blood cell.
I read a book that said
Feel
we
me?
don't live in hell, we live in the heel of God. This is the
Yeah,
heel.
like I'm saying, it
This
could
is
be-
why you're under so much pressure.
Yeah.
You're in the heel.
Yeah, you're in the lower regions
You're
of
in
source.
Yeah, you're in the lower regions of God's
And-
body.
Keep on trying to tell people it's just a grand experiment of self love.
Oh man.
Like-
keep the adventure coming.
Yeah, keep loving yourself, y'all.
Keep the adventure coming.
Hey, you know by definition we're scientists, right?
Oh yeah, I already know. I mean,
Yeah, definitely.
I'm about to buy a white lab coat. I already
Yeah.
told him. I already told him like 3 weeks ago. I was like, I ain't waiting
I'm
on
gonna
nobody
make a-
validation.
I'm gonna make a
I was like,
design
I know
based on
people
that.
out here patients. Feel me? I'm a doctor out here.
Yeah.
I know how to fix you.
Yeah, by definition,
For a price?
I looked it up too. I was like, wow. Like by definition, if you're studying anything, you're a scientist.
Yeah.
So that's kind of crazy. Like when they tell you on the news or something, when they say, "Oh, scientists studied that," or it's showing that scientists. They always
Yeah.
talk about scientists. Like we really don't know who these people are.
Nah,
They're
they
not-
always just say they don't never say the scientist's name. Now exactly.
Yeah.
Now real talk. The
like-
scientists.
Yeah.
The
It's
scientists,
just like how we be saying as niggas.
they.
They got us. They got us
Like
under
who
control.
are they?
Who is
You know?
they?
Motherfuckers too scared to say the government or some shit. Put it on somebody.
Yeah. Hey,
Or they
They don't even know who to put it on because it's that much confusion.
I'm
Or
gonna,
they could just
Just
be
they.
making it.
I'm
make-
gonna
making
say
it
I
up.
they.
know it's they. It's a group out there against us.
I'm gonna say they,
They can
so
tread
that I
any
don't
day.
point to anything in particular and make new enemies.
Right.
Yes, exactly. It's a lot of that shit.
Yeah, it's a lot. Of,
It's so like many
I might
levels.
need them again.
Yeah, I might need
I
them.
might need them again.
Might need the welfare
So
again.
I'm gonna kind of say something, but not really.
Yeah.
I want to be heard, but I don't want to stir the pot.
No, totally.
You know.
Man, but sometimes you gotta stir that pot and make
I mean,
that gumbo, bro.
If it's something worth being heard, then you go stir the pot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's worth
If,
being
hey,
heard.
if you don't want the bottom to stick,
yeah.
you stir the pot.
Yeah.
Totally. You know.
Real though, because it's like, you know, we've been like trained to do stuff, you know what I mean,
Yeah, they
for so
conditioned.
long, and we've been conditioned, and so many
We know too much.
Yeah, but so
You've been waiting to do that. Huh?
yeah, but you know, yeah, we've been conditioned, and a lot of people really think that they making moves on their own accord. You know what I'm
They
saying?
will.
They
They
don't
not,
even
man.
question the moves they make.
Because they think intelligence is awareness.
Mm.
And awareness is beyond. Awareness is expansive. Intelligence is just what you remember, what
Yeah.
you've studied. So remember, the public school system didn't teach you anything, but we want you to remember these facts and take a test on Friday.
Fact.
Hey, you see it come off, huh?
Yeah, his mic came off. His mic-
I got
Yeah,
it.
it's conditioned, man. It's robotic.
Right.
That's why I feel like people like they want to break free of their behaviors. They just don't know how. Like people want to get out of the monotony of feel me, doing the same thing every day.
Well,
Feeling
you gotta
like
get out
every
the
day's the
monotony
same.
of being yourself,
Yeah, you gotta want to be a new you.
a new you.
You gotta leave though, and being a new you is gaining new habits, leaving those old habits behind, and even maybe leaving old friends and family behind. Like,
Yeah.
feel me, not like on some fu shit, but just like you're not putting as much focus and energy over there with them because y'all not reaping whatever y'all was reaping from each other no more.
Yeah. You know what I think though too? Religion got us shell shocked.
Well,
Well, yeah,
you've
a
been
lot of
told
people.
you've been told so much, and so what's happening?
People are literally scared
man.
of hell though. Like
Yeah.
they,
Hey,
they don't
man,
want
They
to
should be.
The Moabites
If-
prayed the Holy Spirit into existence.
Yeah, totally. But nonetheless, they should be. Even though hell doesn't exist, they should be afraid of such a place. You get what I'm saying? Because these are hellish thoughts. The fact that you even
I
hold
mean,
that.
I'm just afraid of hell in this realm we in now. You know what I'm saying? I'm afraid of that hell. You feel
Well, you
me?
create it with your mind.
Yeah, you
there ain't
create
no
it with
hell
your
but
mind.
what you create.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
That's why they convince you of that shit here, that there's a hell. So once you believe it, you think there's that place to go to. And you just made it with your own mind once you believe it.
The same thing you do every
It's all
night.
mind games, mind over matter.
Well, the same thing you do every night when you fall asleep and go into dreamland.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's going to happen when you exit the body.
Yeah,
You're going to be there.
totally.
You're going to be
In higher realms, you can go
Yeah.
wherever.
Yeah. So with that being the case, your dreams are made up by your own consciousness. You create worlds. Therefore, if you believe there's a hell when you die, guess what your consciousness does? It places you in some type of made up place that you're actually creating.
Yeah.
But
You created your own prison.
Yeah, you created your own prison. It's a consciousness prison.
Yeah.
And
Same thing people do now. Like they create their own prisons with their habits.
then, yeah.
Yeah, because do you know how many people like talk to me, right? I'll talk to them about, different things. I'm real gracious. I can even talk to them about my experiences with shrooms and stuff like that. And you know how many people like really invited me to their church? I'm like, yo, like, because it's like like they see my aura and feel like, okay, I need to recruit this person instead of just having a conversation. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what they've been trained to do.
Yeah, instead of just
It's not
accepting you and enjoying you.
It's
Yeah,
not
like,
personal.
No, it's not.
I know he could be
He'd
good
be a
for my
good
church.
member.
Yeah,
Nah, it's like you said, people brains work like, ooh, this, then that.
Yeah,
Do,
totally.
do
It's
then.
It's programmed.
yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
no.
Then
but,
do this.
but
It's
the
so
per-
like,
It's if-then statements.
he's a good speaker.
But
Pull him
look,
into the
though.
fold.
Yeah.
But the person that I am that made you want to invite me to the church, I didn't need the church for that.
Exactly.
But they don't see that.
Yeah.
It says we could trust him with the collection plate.
Yeah. No, for sure.
We could trust him with the collection plate.
Hey, and then people out here using their magic or their powers for evil, they gonna be like, yeah, you can trust me with the collection plate. And they
Yeah.
taking the collection plate every time for
They-
buying Jordans and shit.
Yeah, they gonna
And they
back
acting
that
like, I don't know, they trying to help them find a collection plate. And they know what happened. to the
God
collection
allows a double dip every now and again.
plate. God allows it all.
I talked to it. It said you could double dip.
Ooh.
I'm not mad
An
at it.
experiment.
It's an experiment.
Experiment with your experience.
You know, this is 2024, so this is the year of the expose. So
Well, really, it's the year of remembering. Man, all the information in your DNA.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing to learn out here, man. You just got to start meditating, focusing more. Feel me? Raise your Kundalini energy. Stop busting nuts. Women and men. Stop busting so many nuts. Raise that lower chakra energy up
Contain that
to your
energy.
crown chakra.
Uh-huh.
Open up your third eye, and you'll see what's really going on out here.
Spend time with yourself doing shadow work.
Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
Sit
with
yourself.
men and
Stop
with men
blaming.
and women.
Stop blaming.
See, I figured out the miscommunication process or what we be going through with men and women. And it's that it's a trinity, like most things. So when we're conceptualizing or experiencing something, we're, taking into our sensory, it's 3 steps. Feel me? With men, we lead, since we left-brained, we lead with logic. We lead with logic, thought. Feel me? So we go through a thought process first. Then we supposed to go through a second step, which is an emotional process of a situation or event, whether it's negative or positive. Feel me? And then you go to the third process, feel me? Action. Feel me? Your response to it. Like, what do you do with this information now? Feel me? So how we've been conditioning our behavior, we've been skipping the second process. Feel me? The emotional response. And with women, they guide it, they lead with emotions, energy and motion. So as they going through their process of, they sensory taking in information, whether it be positive or negative, they go through the emotional response first, emotional process. Then they skip the second process, which is supposed to be the thought process.
The logic.
Feel me? Then they go straight to action. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So this is where the miscommunication
Both
is.
sides are missing steps.
Yeah, missing steps. And men not using the right side of the brain enough emotion and empathy to connect with a woman or just women in general, even if it ain't your woman that you're being intimate with. It could be a coworker or a woman. Feel me? You want to understand and communicate with everybody.
Totally. You want
Feel me?
effective communication.
Yeah, you want effective communication to get the best results
Right.
out here.
Yeah.
So women are, doing the same thing. Like they using too much of the right side of the brain and not enough logic. They
They
not.
just skipping a step.
Yeah.
So if you miss either one of those steps, and if this was a programming language, and this is
No, that's why I said it like that. It's
Yeah,
a trinity.
It's a simulation.
It only moves in certain numbers, so a lot of stuff moves out here in 3s or 2s.
Yeah. So if you were looking at this life and experience between men and women as a program, like a video game, the game would never cut on because the logic would fall apart. At the point that certain things were supposed to happen, they wouldn't happen right because the programming hadn't been written.
Man, yeah, it's
But it can be fixed.
No,
See,
totally.
the whole thing, it can be fixed.
Yeah.
Men work on the right side of your brain, women work on the left side.
that,
And
that
you'll
was a
find
heavy
your balance.
analogy. That was a heavy
No, it's a
one.
great
Yeah.
analogy. Great analogy, Jedi.
Hell yeah, man. I broke down some real science on some mushrooms 2 weeks ago. I had to write that shit down because I was like, this is pivotal.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, because everybody been wondering, like, why women always talking about niggas ain't shit and why is men always talking about, women ain't shit or whatever, And I feel like it's
Why are
because we
they
skipping those
stuck on
steps.
this?
Yeah, I feel like we skipping steps
Yeah.
in our own mental process of things and we blaming it on the next person for not understanding each other.
Easier. It's
Yeah, of course.
easier.
Not taking
'cause
accountability. Once
it's-
again, this is how
It's
demons
like, when is it
condition
going to
us
stop
live.
though? Because it's like, all right, the generation before us, our generation X, generation, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Baby boomers, they would start saying this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, is the generation Z going to start saying it? All right, they saying it. Or is they children going to say it? When is it going to stop? Or like, what is going to be the end game to it? You know what I'm saying? Is it going to continue or is it going to be better? You know what I'm saying? Are we going to know how to have better communication? Because I feel you. The communication is kind of off because it's like even online give a lot of credence to like people to hash out a lot of what I'm saying, like how do I say it, like
Aggression or something.
Well, can I-
a lot of they poison that's
Well, can I
inside.
share
You
it
know what I'm
like this?
saying?
Can I
Like
share it
yeah,
like this?
like
Toxicity and
yeah,
shit.
you know what I'm
feel
saying?
you.
And they'll have like a whole
Well, this
camaraderie.
is
you know
a
what I'm saying?
giant lollipop factory, and then they get mad because you a sucker.
Yeah, nah, totally.
man.
Nah, real talk.
Now they giving out his lollipop.
And then if you ain't on no sucker shit,
There
they
you go.
mad at that too.
Yeah,
If you
right.
ain't on the,
yeah.
hey, why is he not on no lollipop shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Something
don't
wrong
like
with
being
you.
a sucker.
Totally.
Y'all
Hey.
can have a lollipop guild.
Hey, boy.
Totally.
There you go.
Totally.
That's why we here, though.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
To
Separate.
not condone that sucker shit. I ain't here to stop it, but
Yeah,
I don't condone it. And if you around me,
Yeah,
you must not condone it
Trying to
either.
separate the man from the boys, the lemons and the limes, you know?
Yeah.
No, totally. No, totally. Yeah, and
I ain't stopping nothing though. Y'all
no, you can have
keep on playing with that lollipop shit. It's sticky out here.
Yeah.
I mean,
The universe condones all this bullshit.
it shows the difference.
It's shit to learn from all that, man.
Nah.
It's all lessons and everything. If it's one thing I learned from life, is now like where I'm at now. I can see the lesson quicker. The quicker you can see the clarity and like whatever you went through, the
Yeah.
quicker you can be like, ooh, I can advance now.
Right.
Because that's all everybody and everything that happens to you is for is like to
Nah.
teach you something to wake you up.
Drop that weight off your rocket ship and see it go up higher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll be
You know what I'm
going
saying?
far.
Yeah, totally.
And yeah, because you can bring that analogy, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, when you clean your house and everything, you know what I'm saying? Or your house is dirty because you got to get rid of a lot of shit. You know, our brains is polluted because we got to get a lot of thought process.
Yeah.
You know?
No, for sure.
Traumas.
It's
that's
backed
that's
up.
why I said shadow work.
It's like I look at the brain as literally like your MacBook or something. Like sometimes you got to get rid of certain cachet on there. Even
Yeah.
like if you
Don't.
might have put a lot of shit in the trash, but you ain't dumped the trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The trash got to get dumped too.
The
Right.
temp folder is full.
Yeah.
Hey,
So that's how our brain be
that's a
working.
heavy bar right there.
And yeah, that's what the mushrooms
the
do.
trash need to be dumped too.
Yeah.
Man, you
know what I'm
put some
saying?
shit
We
in the
put-
trash,
yeah.
you think it's a wrap because it's in the
Yeah.
trash, but that shit's still taking up memory.
Still bundled up, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Well, you're,
It's still taking up memory because you can still go back to the trash and recover that shit.
yeah.
Like if you like, know what?
I'm gonna pull it back in.
I look at the trash as like limbo. That's like your
Yeah.
maybe box.
Now when
I
it
kind of
go-
want to get it off
hey,
of
when
here.
stuff go in my
And that's the
trash,
same
it
thing
can
with
be-
our brains. Some habits I kind of want to get rid of, but it's just so me.
Yeah.
Who else will I be if I don't do this anymore?
Hey, I heard
You can decide. It's all in your mind, baby.
I heard an
Yeah.
ill story about like 100 years ago, right? It's in New York. Now it was this guy who was living with his brother. Now his brother was bedridden. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
couldn't move around and everything. And these two, they were hoarders. Like they would like have piles of trash, like stocked
We
up.
might
everything.
need it.
Might need all that stuff, right? He even had like booby traps and all this other stuff.
We might need it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So here's the thing.
Nigga ain't been to the forest since
Right.
88. The
We
nigga
might-
got a bear trap.
1888 at that, because this was 100 years ago. So he ain't been since 1888. But yeah, I say that because this what happened. The guy, like a pile of trash fell on him and he got killed. And his bedridden brother ended up starving to death because, he
He's
couldn't go
bedridden.
nowhere. Yeah, he bedridden. So
know, he-
it's like that's the dangers of,
He's over there,
keeping all that trash,
Johnny, Johnny, are you okay? I can only see your feet.
Yeah, cause I was in Hawthorne walking right on my way to the weed dispensary. I walked past a house that had all the other houses, there was manicure lawns and everything, but
Yeah.
this house that had all types of trash in the front, in the back, in the inside, and I'm just thinking like. It would be a nightmare for me to live under that though. Like it would be a nightmare. Like I don't see how you could live under that. You know what I'm saying? Like how
I
you
could
be
never see
comfortable?
myself living under that.
How
I
can you
think
be
other
comfortable
people
with
would-
that?
Underneath a freeway?
Nah, no, it was an actual house. I could see if you was like out your mind or you know what I'm saying.
But like, was it like the house was like in like a weird ass place?
Nah, it was in it was in a regular residential area. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And it, mostly Hispanic, whites, and everything. It was one of those. So when I seen that, I'm like, yeah, something must be wrong with their brains because, everybody else houses was, all, manicured lawns,
Yeah.
everything put away, clean,
Yeah.
clean
Nah,
whips
your
and
space
everything.
is a representative of what your mind going through.
Yeah,
For sure.
for sure.
For sure it is. Cause I one day I did some like spring clean. I ain't gonna say because it wasn't a spring, but that's what you call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn the front.
And like dusted my room. And after I did that, I lit up a blunt and felt so much more like fresher and like expansive in my room.
Ah.
Yeah, it felt like that. It felt like that sound. Like
Yeah, it's like that black lady on
I was
that
like,
old
you
school
didn't- I
Pine
didn't
Sol
know how
commercials.
much- yeah. Oh God. Like I didn't know how much I needed to sweep and dust in my room. And I was like, damn,
Yeah.
cleaning up your shit, organizing, like really
And you
like
kept hearing,
it's part of organizing your mind.
No,
Yeah.
it is. It is. Your outward world is an expression of your inward world.
Nah, it is.
Nah.
So like once your inward world gets better, you gotta reflect that outwardly too. So if your mind starts to heal and get better, you want to start organizing your shit around your house, make that shit look better and everything. Get everything looking tidy, spick and span.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
Well, really, to help them out, you should take out insurance on the house, set it on fire, and split the arson check with them.
Man. But you know, I'm scared to knock on their doors. You
In
know?
no shape or form are we insurance consultant.
No.
They, I don't know what's gonna come, what's gonna open up if I knock on that door. That's the thing.
So let me ask you this then. So though you're kind of in judgment of what they're doing, it's kind of interesting to you too.
Well, it was interesting walking past. I was on my way to the weed dispensary.
Now I feel you're not interested enough to help, like to get involved.
Yeah.
A lot of shit is interesting enough
you
like
know-
that just to watch it.
I
That's why
was
we have
serving,
TV.
Why?
And I believe that's why people record people like
What-
getting stabbed instead of jumping in and helping.
What
It's
could it
like,
be
You know what I could use? Another distraction.
What could be the logic behind that? You know, it could be a certain logic that I don't know about. You know, hey,
Distractions only fun though, like when your life is.
Hey, what if the
boring.
house was only there just to get you in? They said we have LC to dine now.
It's a
Hold
monster
on.
house.
Yeah.
you know, hey,
We
you
knew
know,
you
I
would
seen.
find this interesting.
He said we have LC the dine now.
Hey, last year I seen people under the stairs for the first time.
For real?
For real?
For the first time.
With the little black boy?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
I've
crazy.
never seen
How'd you
him.
like it?
It was interesting.
Hey, we watched it on
Hey.
mushrooms.
Yeah, it was good.
Word.
That shit was dope
Hey,
on mushrooms.
but
nigga.
you know, during that same time when that was happening, Jeffrey Dahmer was cutting up black folks, right? In the Minnesota.
He was?
Yeah, in 92.
Uh-huh.
I was like,
Yeah,
damn,
I don't
that's
know why
crazy.
I thought Jeffrey Dahmer did that shit in like the 70s for some reason.
Yeah, you may
That's the
seem,
other dude. That's Bundy. That's Ted Bundy. that's
Ted
in the
Bundy.
in the 70s. He's the 70s.
you got
killer.
the BTK killer, the
Binding.
Zodiac killer. That
That's
they
crazy. I didn't know
They
Jeffrey
never
Dahmer was
caught
doing that
BTK,
shit.
though.
Feel me?
early
I don't
90s.
think they ever caught. Did they ever catch B2K?
Nah,
I don't think they caught B2K.
I don't think so. But I am following a Twitter page called Morbid Knowledge. So basically, there's
Morbid.
Morbid.
What's
knowledge.
morbid mean?
I guess it has to do with death or something.
I'm
Look it
looking
up.
Yeah,
we
look
don't
it
have
up.
I've heard that word before, but never really like knew the definition.
Do etymology too.
Yeah, so basically they'll show pictures of a scene or of the person, and they'll tell a story on a tragic way they died and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like interesting facts type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
You'll find a lot of interesting stuff on Twitter too. It's his own cesspool.
Morbid.
He said
Characterized by an unusual interest in disturbing and unpleasant subjects, especially death and disease.
Right.
He had a morbid fascination with the horrors of contemporary warfare.
Okay.
Similar things are disease, pathological. Opposite is healthy.
That's
So
it.
morbid is like you have a diseased way of thinking. You have morbid thinking.
Morbid knowledge. You know,
That's the
disease-
group.
that's the Twitter page.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a Twitter page.
Yeah.
So they saying diseased thinking.
Yeah. It's morbid about death, or something of that nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, does it have interesting facts though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like hold
Like,
on, let me
That's
show
all
you.
that matters.
This
Like then that fits the description. Like they're doing what the
Here's
title
one story
says.
right here. Prior to Parkland High School shooting, Nicholas Cruz attempted to purchase an AR rifle from South Florida gun shop. However, he was declined the purchase due to being under 21 years old. Here is a review he posted online following the refusal of service. Now, Twitter has a way of not loading up, but I seen it. They showed a picture of the review. You know how online they have reviews and stuff for the
Yeah.
gun store. He was like, they turned me away and everything like that. The same person, and then the owner of the store was like, yeah, we don't sell to people under 21.
Yeah.
So they have interesting facts like that.
He
Or-
was leading up to what he was doing.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Or they'll show some like, all right, there was a person who made a design like he was a fashion designer, right?
Mhm.
But he wanted to make a parachute out of the outfit. So he wanted to show everybody that this actually works. This parachute gonna help. They're gonna save me. I'm gonna jump off this building, and then the parachute is gonna, you know what I'm saying? Then the parachute didn't.
He smacked the ground.
How far up was it?
That nigga,
He
I
was
saw
up.
it in my mind. That nigga was like, I'm gonna fall down delicately,
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
little flower.
But look though, this page they
Hold
showed.
on. I want to make sure I agree. So he made his own parachute.
He made his outfit and put a parachute in the outfit. Like he wanted to make a
Oh, some Batman shit.
yeah on that shit. So he wanted to
He
show
had bat
everybody.
wings.
He wanted to show
See,
everybody.
I needed to understand.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he thought he had Batman. He thought he was going to do this. The Dark Knight Rises. He thought he was going to spiral down, and instead he plummeted.
Right.
Oh,
He
God.
plummeted, and yeah.
How high up was he?
No, he was high. He died, But they even showed him with the outfit on, and they took a picture of him spreading his arms up and everything like that.
believe it.
Black and white picture. It was like early 1900s. He really wanted to show in the
He should have been
Screen.
since it was the early 1900s. He should have been testing on squirrels or something.
for real.
Like on something. Just
But he wanted to try.
He
an
should have made a
extreme.
mock-up with a little dial, something.
Wow. Even back then, before the term clout chasing, that was a big clout chase right there.
Well, I'm trying to think of what type of materials he had in the early 1900s. We have really good materials for this stuff now. Lightweight stuff that's strong.
But even with like regular parachutes, it could be little malfunctions.
That's
what
what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
And I believe in more malfunctions of parachutes back in the early 1900s.
And on the same page too, they had a video. It showed body cam footage of a person. He jumped off the plane. You know those people with the parachutes that jump off the plane. All right, now he was with somebody, right? But he wanted to show something. He wanted to show off something, but he forgot to get his parachute bag, and he eventually died. But it showed the little moments leading up to we realized he didn't have his parachute bag. I was like, wow. Yeah. So basically, he jumped off the plane, without thinking about getting his bag.
Oh, yeah, I get it completely. I'm just like,
You taking it in, huh?
yeah, I'm just taking it in. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Morbid
placing,
knowledge. You
I'm
don't find
placing
him.
myself in this guy's circumstance. He's dove off the plane.
Oh God.
There is no reset.
Yeah.
Nah.
There is
But
no.
He wish he bought a parachute
But
with him.
based
at
on
this
the
moment.
story that I read, though, the person was well trained for like 15 years. So I forgot what he wanted to do.
Did he survive it?
No.
Okay. Well, some people do survive
Yeah.
crashing to the ground.
Yeah, I heard about it because I remember
Remember-
it was a
Why
person.
was I about to use Peggy Hill as an example?
It was a person.
Remember the episode Peggy Hill fell out the airplane? She survived.
Look.
Peggy
It was a
Hill's not
person
real.
that fell. It was a person that fell out of a plane, right, and landed on an anthill. Now the anthill, like it was like red ants, so.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
That's
so
fucked up.
all those red ants
stinging.
stinging them at the same time
'Cause of
brought
that
shock
impact,
to
like,
the
nigga,
body.
you fucking
and,
up my house.
and it kept
Nigga,
his
get up
heart
off my
pumping.
land, nigga. This is my house, nigga. Get up off my shit.
Yeah.
That's
So-
what the ants
so
say.
soon as
Get up
he
off my
land-
shit. I don't give a
soon
fuck
as
about
he-
you falling out the sky, nigga. Get
Yeah.
up off my shit.
Soon as he landed on the anthill, boom! That's when he started getting stung, and then it kept him alive.
They both don't know what's going on.
The ants,
The
is
ants confused
what's
it.
going on here?
This shit look like a meteor impacting right now, bro. To ants, a body just fell out the sky.
We just lost 5, 6, 7, and 9.
Oh god.
They just attack.
Attack.
Yeah, totally.
Nigga, this shit looking crazy to them
Hey,
right
you
now,
know-
bro. Like they like nigga, he need to get it.
Yeah, like hey,
Bite his toes.
We
I don't
gotta
know where he
protect the
came
queen.
from. That's how we be feeling sometimes.
We
Some
gotta
aliens just laying down here. Nigga, shoot that spaceship.
yeah, I don't know.
Pow, 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 pow.
Yep, that's why I feel about roaches in the house. Shit, I don't give a fuck where it come from. I'm gonna extinguish this bitch.
Oh god. Not real talk. They probably be looking at us like the same day though, too. Like
I don't know if they really can recognize us other than the run. I don't know.
me too. Like that's what I've been trying to figure out too.
They can
sometimes.
recognize light when you turn it on. Do it?
Yeah, they recognize that light, but now they don't give a fuck. That was in the '90s. Like they gave a fuck about being nocturnal. Now they turn it on and be like, "Hey, what's up, Frank?"
Man, the roaches don't even look the same.
Man, them.
I truly believe these motherfuckers are little cameras now.
Hey, the bigger the roach, the
Like-
more. Hey, the bigger the roach, the more smart it is. because it did that big roach. It done developed itself, and it knows the Railstar.
It survived long enough to get big.
Right.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like you ever try to kill the
That's
big
why them
roach,
niggas.
and
That's
they be
why them
quick
niggas
than the
not in your
motherfucker?
house.
You try to kill one and they be quick than the motherfucker and they be doing all types of like
If you notice,
and shit.
you'll never see a cockroach, like a real thick roach that you see outside in trash cans, like them big brown ones.
Right.
You ain't never gonna see those in your house because them niggas too smart to know that they know they don't belong in there with you. I'm big.
They after the big trash.
Yeah, like they looking.
We eating
He
off
said-
this
yeah,
pizza
yeah,
right here.
Yeah, he said I go for bigger stakes.
Yeah,
It's bigger risk, but it's bigger rewards.
yeah. Like they smarter. That's what I'm saying. They bigger and smarter. Them little roaches, they like. I feel like those motherfuckers. They just kind of blend in, make you think that they like them other roaches.
They're
But them
trying.
niggas is cameras. Like remember Men in Black 1? That big ass roach. I just want sugar water.
Give me sugar.
Water.
I haven't seen those movies in so long.
Oh man,
Sugar
I love,
water.
Hold on,
I
what was
love
it?
sci-fi, man. I love sci-fi.
What was those 3 movies you was talking about earlier?
Oh man, yeah, you gotta look at Unbreakable,
Unbreakable, Glass,
Split. No, you gotta look at it in this order: Unbreakable, Split, and Glass.
Yeah.
Split, and
Phenomenal.
Glass.
And
And
if you
preferably
if you-
watch them all on mushrooms, bro.
like
Because you
2
can watch
grams,
them all
like 2
in
grams,
one night.
2 grams will split your ham. And then if you watch those successive, let your shrooms kick in and have the movies lined up either Prime or DVD, whichever one you want to do. In fact, I think you can order a 3-movie set. You know how they,
Yeah. I bought it like
yeah.
that.
You got all 3 movies?
Yeah, I found it at Target. You know, I go to Target a lot.
Yeah.
So, like, I always go to their $5 movie pile. I found it for $5 for all 3 movies in it.
Oh man, I might have to go find that. I have 2 of the movies. I don't have.
I was surprised, too, because
I don't have Unbreakable. I have Split and I have Glass. But
Glass wasn't that old. So, I was surprised that it was in a $5 pile. It was like maybe like
Hey,
2
he
years.
think like me though. He find the treasures in the discount bin first before he goes to, you know what I'm saying?
no, I don't ever go to the front where they got the $19 movie because
No, I'm going to look at that last.
in 4 weeks it's gonna be 13.
Yeah.
When they sold enough units, they
And
gonna
then
drop
another
it to
year is going to
13.
go to 5.
Yeah,
It'd be in a $5 pile in another year.
totally. You know,
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
remember like PlayStation 1 and 2 when they had the greatest hits?
Mhm.
Like if a game did good enough, they'll put it on the greatest hits and they'll be like a discounted price.
definitely.
I was like, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it'd be like the combination. It'd be like part 1 of the game and part 2 for like the price.
Yeah,
of
but
one.
remember they used to have greatest hits on it. Like let's say Tomb Raider, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was one of his greatest games and stuff. But then when they put it on the greatest hits, you know, they like kind of like drop it from the regular price.
Yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying?
definitely. They give you instead of
I don't think they do
making
that
you pay
anymore,
$30 or $60 for one game, they gonna give you all 4 of the Tomb Raiders for $40. So now you pay $10 per game.
Well, at this point, they've sold so many units.
Yeah, like Tomb Raider's so
Yeah.
old, like they like nigga, we winning regardless.
Yeah.
We can give this away.
Yeah.
Or we can say 99 cents.
Yeah, and the whole
Still-
point is to put it back on your brain.
Yeah,
when they
totally.
selling it for that price, they just want to get you back into the franchise.
Yeah, it's the
again.
psychology
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah,
Because I'm playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas right now.
Great
That-
game.
that's dope.
Yeah,
Great game.
I went back and played
definitive
that.
edition. You heard of that one?
Nah, I haven't.
Okay, now they Rockstar did some because now I'm able because I got a Nintendo Switch
Yeah.
now. So like Nintendo, they don't have any of the Rockstar games or at least Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
So now the Rockstar they put Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas all in one game. And they remastered it too, and they called it the definitive edition. So they put it out, and
But you still using all the characters.
yeah,
You're not
you know,
making your own character.
yeah.
Okay.
You still using the same. It's basically the same game,
gonna
but they
lie,
just
man.
remastered it. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah.
They just updated. But I seen somebody on YouTube with a YouTube channel.
Uh-huh.
They said, oh, they put a video right. Because they do graphic design. So they say, oh, this how the definitive edition should have looked, right, of San Andreas, and it looks like Grand Theft Auto 6 San Andreas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I kind of get what he was saying. But I said, I'm thinking like, damn, if Rockstar have to do that, then they have to put out a entirely different game and use it as the same price. Because the point of the definitive edition, that collection, they'll charge like regular price. You know what I'm saying, for all 3 games, and it's remastered.
Yeah.
But you know, and on top of that, I got it for like a discounted price, anyways, because
Hell
it was
yeah.
like I don't know, Black Friday or some shit or something.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, man. As much as I miss GTA, like I miss hopping on with little bro, feel me, playing with my little brother and my friends, like on GTA Online. But man, after I reached, like I made about like basically almost like $30 million on there, and I was like, I need to do this shit in real life. I was like, nigga, I'm playing GTA in my body every day, nigga. I need to wake up and get $30 million in real life, nigga. Fuck this
There
game.
you go.
Nigga, when I seen $30 million, I was like, game finished. I was like,
Yeah.
nigga, what else do I need to do on it?
Yeah.
Like, unless I'm used, like, I really
Simulate
like,
certain
yeah, unless I really like, nigga, I think the whole point of that game is like making the most money and then being
Yeah.
able to buy whatever the fuck you want.
Freeing yourself.
Property.
Yeah, so I need to do that shit in real life. I did that shit in GTA. I got $30 million still to this day on GTA. Maybe it's a little bit less, probably like 20 something.
Just
but
sitting there.
Just sitting there online.
Is it collecting interest?
I hope so, but it doesn't. It's a video game. It would be wonderful if it did.
Yeah.
It just kept on collecting and building even while I'm not playing.
That is an interesting.
Hey, but know what's crazy though?
That's an
Even though it don't
interesting
collect
way,
interest,
though, to think of it.
your business is
The
still taken
game
away
world.
from your money. So when I get online, guarantee my money gonna be depleted.
Well, I asked
Because all my businesses, I gotta pay people to run my weed industries and my cocaine industry on GTA.
But look
You know?
though. But what if Rockstar end up doing that though?
paying you interest.
No, where the money on in the game can earn interest, you could put it, invest in something. And it
That's
can
already an
earn-
idea.
That's already
It's
an
coming.
idea.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Well, let me shut up.
Yeah, no, it's here.
It's here.
It's here.
It's here.
Nah. Well, you know what? They say Jesus saves, but where does he bank?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we were like.
That
you
sound
know.
like a Christian banking something.
Jesus saves. Bank with us.
We need to come up with that.
Yeah.
I know Queflo Dollar will be in it.
Yeah,
the
you
last
know what
name
I'm
Dollar.
saying? What does Queflo mean?
I don't know, but must mean much more
Well, I think
because
the
the last name is Dollar.
Get more dollars, Queflo dollars.
Queflo.
Get more
That's what
dollars.
it means. Get mo. That's what it means.
Queflo.
we
Get
can
more.
go. We can go forward once I know what Queflo means.
Well, it means
Yeah,
get
no
more
guessing.
dollars
I'm
from
not
the
a guesser.
collection
I don't
price.
like guessing on words.
Yeah. I need
Because
to-
all these shits is spells.
Yeah,
And
totally.
if somebody made up the word, they made up a spell.
Yeah.
And I want to use they spell properly.
Yeah. I don't want to be over there Queflo in dollars.
Yeah.
It's a Queflo dollar.
I'm already
That mean?
zigging in dollars. Nigga.
Ziggity air.
Zigging it.
Nah,
Ziggity.
it's all magic out here, man.
Yeah, man.
It's
You
all-
just got to find yours.
You got to find yours.
Work your magic out, man. Abracadabra.
There you go.
Once you start working your own
Presto
magic out,
changeo.
you won't be mad at anyone else's magic.
Nah.
Yeah,
Shit, half the people who got magic, they don't even know how to use it. Everybody, we all got magic. It's just people.
we all got power. That's why I go with the I got this thing called currents philosophy,
Mm-hmm.
because each body, we all a power source,
Yep.
and our spirit and our being, that's the power, that's the energy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the energy.
You know,
I agree with you.
so our energy is a flow, even with like currency, money, right?
That's the current too.
Yeah.
You gotta keep
It
it
comes
flowing.
from water. That's why they
That's
call
why-
it currency.
That's what we was talking about, like gaining interest and all
Yeah,
that
it's
other
Well,
stuff.
this is what a lot of us in the community be missing. Like black people be seeing like a black woman come up with like she's selling wigs and she be like, I can just go to the Chinese person and buy some wigs. Well, the whole point is not that you can do that. Yeah, you can do that, but the
Yeah.
whole point is to keep the money flowing, the currency flowing within your
The
community.
energy.
Keep that energy. Fuck
that
that you
energy
can get it
flowing.
from somewhere else. Yeah, we can all get something from somewhere else.
Yeah.
But you want to keep that energy flowing between like people of your culture because that's how other people are thriving. Other cultures
Yep.
are thriving in
That's-
any city because they keeping that money. Like when an Asian person got to go re-up on something, they going to go to another Asian person that owns the warehouse or whatever.
They'll turn money over 10, 11 times in their neighborhood before it leaves out again.
Yeah, we go take our money straight up to a different neighborhood right away.
Yeah.
Like
That's why I make it a point to
thinking that we're
to-
doing something.
Like, as soon as I get paid, if I'm hungry, I'm gonna go to a black-owned business. You know what I'm saying? Because all the days of the week, we going to like white-owned
Hey,
business.
I ain't gonna lie, like especially because
Make it a point.
I'm a Crenshaw native, man. Born and
Yeah.
raised in L.A. I agree with you, man. I go to Earl's. I go,
Oh, yeah.
go get a chili dog or
Earl.
something, a vegan chili dog.
Definitely.
You feel me? I go to See, he's about to laugh a little bit when I said vegan chili dog.
No, I never. No, I like Earl's. Earl's is good. I never had the vegan chili dog.
Oh god, no, that's
You know,
good though.
I've had his turkey.
Yeah, I
dog.
had
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I get the turkey dogs
Turkey
too.
dogs are
Yeah.
fine.
I also get. I'll go to this black woman. She's It's crazy because I was getting weed on Florence like years ago, like 2018, 2019. And I look across the street, and it was this black woman. She was just slanging tacos. She was making tacos. Right there. All right, after I get my weed, I'm go over there. Boom. I go over there, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, she got her whole setup, all types of hot sauces. And you know what I mean? She got the, you know, the chicken, ground beef, the steak, the shrimp, all that stuff. And I'm still going to her to this day. You know what I'm saying? And
Well, if it's good, it's good.
What's that one woman that be coming up in Koi shop, man? She be selling the sweets and stuff, man. She be having some delicious. That's just
With the banana puddings and
yeah, man. One time I came through, man. She came right back with my red velvet cake, and I don't even like red velvet cake like that, but I got it for my daughter, and I got myself a banana pudding.
okay.
And man, I even tried the red velvet cake when I got home, and I was like, that was pretty good. I was like, no, I don't even like chocolate cake or like red velvet cake that much.
That probably was Tasty Cakes because she the one she go.
Yeah, I think that is what it's called.
She walk
but what's her
around-
name? You don't remember her name?
She with her daughter.
Yeah,
She have a daughter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Tasty Cakes.
just call her Tasty Cakes.
Like that's her brand. I forgot her name though, cause she
Yeah,
go to
that's what I was trying to
Koi
say.
shop.
Like,
She
what's her actual name? But hey, y'all, check out Tasty Cakes out here in Los Angeles, in the Crenshaw area, over there on 43rd and Crenshaw.
Yeah, but
My home, sweet home.
She go like, you know, different people, different businesses, you know,
Oh, she be showing love, man.
Yeah.
It's well worth it.
advertise her stuff, you know. Oh, I got
You
cake.
can taste the love in it. Like she's passionate
her
about her
banana pudding's
sweets.
fire. Corey let me. I was up in the shop with him one day, and she just came and brought him a bunch of them. He said, "Oh, take one."
That's what I'm saying. She show love like that,
Yeah, I
like
like
all the time. Like that's not no one off thing.
Mhm.
Like she's like that's her all the time. Feel me? Same for the feel me that one spot Aki Bamboo and
Aki Bamboo?
the other Jamaican spot. I can't remember the name. It's right down the street from Koi's too.
Wagwan.
Wagwan. I love them. I love them the
Hey,
most, man, because
I-
they got a different twist on their jerk
Yeah.
chicken. Like they barbecue it.
And on top of that, I
Barbecue
was
jerk
talking to
chicken?
the lady when she was opening it up and everything like that. Man, she has one of the best attitudes. Like,
Oh yeah, no,
she-
they loving people.
man,
They dope
like,
as hell up in there.
Yeah, but
Great
you
energy.
gotta understand, like a lot of bomb ass Jamaican spots, the workers have like a nasty attitude or like a whatever-ish
Or they
attitude.
always out of shit.
Yeah, you know what
Or
I'm
they
saying?
missing something. They got it, but they forgot to put your fry jack bread inside your
all-
order or
all
something.
that. Hey,
Or they
but so-
forgot to give you your utensils. Like,
They just have a
No more
nonchalant
patties.
attitude, like.
but you
why
don't go
on?
through none of that
Why you on?
wagwan. You don't go through none of that at wagwan, man.
Yeah, they just stand there, they wait for you to order. You know what I'm saying? They gonna say, "Hey, how you doing?" You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Hey,
What you want?
yeah,
Yeah.
you better get to it when you're at a Jamaican spot. Hey, I want you know what I'm saying? So yeah, the owner of Wagwan, she has a real good attitude. I did shirts
Oh,
for
she
her
do.
before. You know what I'm saying?
I love her, man. They got delicious food up in there.
Y'all
like,
making me hungry. I'm over y'all over here talking about all this.
Yeah,
stuff.
shit, I might want to get some wagwan after this, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, shit, that sound like
Aki
good.
Bamboo good too. Aki Bamboo. We jamming on Pico.
I ain't mess with weed jamming.
Yeah,
Why not?
I ain't.
I just ain't.
Uh
I just ain't mess with.
No, he ain't saying like he don't like him. He just ain't been over there
I ain't
yet.
been over there yet.
He ain't
Oh,
saying like
okay.
I ain't messing
I
with
mean,
him, like permanently.
I
or
haven't
nothing.
been
He just
there.
never
I
tried
haven't
him.
been over there for years myself, but I remember from what I had. You know what I'm saying? Because the Jamaican homie brought me over here.
We jamming is like I ain't gonna say I can't really speak on that Jamaican food, but it's decent as far as like they little like they little special stuff they be doing with
so
the
Aki
fruity
Bamboo
pebble
is better.
with the fruity pebble French toast. Like they be doing like
Oh, that's
crazy like little stuff like that.
But-
So like that stuff is unique and interesting, but at the same time it's like a sugar rush. Like I don't really care for it.
yeah.
So I do need to actually go to them to try the actual Jamaican food because the times I've eaten there with Josh at We Jammin', I've never tried like the actual Jamaican
You
food.
ate some of the other
You
stuff.
I
just
ate,
be
like,
getting
their
patties, huh?
breakfast. Not even that. Just like they breakfast because they serve a lot of different breakfast stuff like fruity pebble pancakes,
I
and
never
waffles.
had a Jamaican breakfast. How is that? They just add egg to everything.
I don't know, but We Jammin' at We
I mean,
Jammin',
that's
nigga,
what
they'll make
breakfast
you.
is,
They'll
huh?
make you.
Add egg.
They'll
I'm
make
with you. I've never known
cinnamon
Jamaican
toast crunch
food
waffles at We
Right.
Jammin', nigga.
only for jerk chicken and curry.
Yeah.
At We Jammin', you can get Oreo waffles or Oreo pancakes. That's what I'm saying. Like I've gotten stuff like that from.
You go there for unique eats.
Yeah.
I got you.
I haven't eaten like Jamaican food from there yet, so I can't compare it to like Aki Bamboo and Wagwan. But I feel like both of them are very tasty.
I love my ginger
If you want
pineapple
traditional,
juices.
if you want like very traditional Jamaican food, go to Aki Bamboo. Feel me? But if you want like Jamaican food with a twist
they
and
got-
traditional, because they got traditional food at Wagwan too,
Mm,
but they also got that barbecue jerk chicken. That's like a, I don't know where else you can find that.
That's the place on the corner, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know where else
We
you
ate
can
the-
find that in LA or on Crenshaw, but
what barbecue jerk chicken?
yeah. know any
The
other
lady,
place.
what's her name? Betty.
Well, you
Miss Betty.
always have to
Oh,
barbecue.
and Hawkins is another good place. Have y'all ever ate at Hawkins over there in Watts?
Hell nah.
Y'all
Not yet.
tripping. You should, man. Hawkins
Not
is
yet.
another black.
No, I've been
another
meaning to
black-owned,
wanted to
spot.
eat out over there, but I just haven't yet.
Big
Like,
ass Kool-Aid with your meal.
Where's Hawkins at?
It's over there.
it's right by the
Man.
projects. What?
Yeah, it's right
Nickerson's?
across the street. Yeah,
Yeah, it's right by Nickerson's.
yeah. Right
Oh,
across
I've been there.
right outside.
I got a burger there before. They're
yeah,
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, that's why I want to go there.
Well worth. They burgers be like
Nah, Coy
$11,
took me there.
$12
Coy
or
took
whatever.
me there one day
Like,
and I went and
nigga,
got a burger.
well
Nah,
worth.
Hawkins is good, man.
They sandwiches. You
I
can't go wrong with nothing
Yeah,
there.
I don't eat meat that often, so
Yeah, right.
it was a true treat.
Yeah.
Nah, it was a good burger.
They- I got a
It was
pastrami
it was
burger
big
last
and
time.
sloppy.
Yeah, just
It
how
was
it's
the way
supposed
a
to be.
real burger's supposed to be, big and sloppy, shit falling off of it. It's a real burger.
Damn, can we go after this shit?
Now Hawkins was good. Nah,
Yeah.
Hawkins is good, man.
Damn, talk about.
I had
burger
to think
places.
about it for a second.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got some.
it's one of those is like hidden gems out here.
My
you
people
know?
got a spot, Loaded Wings in Deli, right there on Florence. They got some good chopped cheese. Talking about chopped cheese earlier. That's
Yeah.
my first time having chopped cheese. I was like, damn, I gotta come back for this, and I put
feel you.
extra grilled onions on inside the chopped cheese. So yeah, I'm gonna make a point and go back over there. They got good spots. Remember, I know you know what's that spot right there? What's that burger spot on Florence? Big and Tasty?
Fresh and meaty.
Fresh and meaty, yes.
Fresh and
Fresh and
meaty got a
meaty
good
good
turkey
too.
burger.
Yes.
They got a
Oh
turkey
yeah,
burger.
I think that's the only thing I get
Yeah.
from Fresh and Meaty is they turkey
They turkey
burger
burger.
every time.
They got good tacos too, but yeah, good.
That's one of the
burgers.
places like I don't order nothing else. Like just I know what I'm gonna get.
Well, I've
Turkey
eaten
burger and
regular
fries.
burgers. I've eaten a bunch of stuff there, but I discovered out of
The turkey
everything
burger is
they
the
had
best
mastered.
thing.
They had mastered
The turkey burger, they
So I
do.
was like,
Turkey
to me,
burger.
they
I
mastered
think they got the
turkey
best
burger.
turkey burger in LA. Period.
Yes,
Like
I do.
you can go to these 5-star restaurants, ain't nobody touching Fresh and Meaty turkey burger.
Nah, it's,
If
it's
you
juicy.
going out somewhere paying more than what they charging for a turkey burger,
It's the setup too, because
Yeah.
they put a different relish on the turkey burger than they on the other burger. At least it tastes different.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You know, to me, it seemed like it's a little bit sweeter relish.
Oh, they
Yeah.
probably that got that St. Louis relish or
That's
something.
their little secret.
The turkey burger is really good there. You know, so.
yeah.
But then I ain't thought about Fresh. I used to live around the corner from Fresh and Meat.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, me too, man.
I used to go
I
to Fresh and Meaty a lot when
lived
I was
right
going to
behind-
Westchester.
You know the strip club there, Charlie's? I lived right behind Charlie's.
Damn, is it still
I
open?
don't even know if it's still.
Because I see
ain't
it
been
looks
there
like
in a while.
it's dilapidated, but
I think it's gone now.
Yeah,
I think it's just a building.
it was getting rough in there.
Yeah.
It was
yeah, I
like
only heard
Stars.
about it.
Remember Stars?
Yeah, I
Now
remember
Stars was always way better than Charlie's, man.
You know, the strip club always wanted
remember
to go.
King Henry's.
See? Yes. King Henry,
Yeah.
that was a spot. But yeah, I always wanted to go to Barbecues, and they end up closing down before I go there.
Lost
The
their liquor license.
First Kings,
Mhm.
they're right down the street. I never got to go there, so
Nah, you didn't miss much. Tattoos and bullet wounds.
yeah.
Yeah, you didn't miss much. You know what I'm saying?
Man, so where
Unless
can
you got a
people-
baby mama fetish.
Yeah.
So LC, where can people find your brand news brand at?
Well, you can hit my IG up because I still got the good domain name. You know what I'm saying? Newsbrand88.com. You know, still under construction.
Is that where they can order your stuff from, or it would be
You
better
hit
for
me in
you?
the DM.
It'd be better.
Yeah, Newsbrand88 on Instagram. You know,
Okay.
and it's on Facebook as well.
Now is that news brand spelled?
Newsbrand88.
News brand 88.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want to Google it, anything, and all my stuff pop up, you type in Newsbrand88.
Now, should they space the news brand? It's all one word.
Either or.
No special characters. You know how
No
sometimes
special
people-
characters.
Okay.
No, because what I did
As long
was
as they type in news
because
brand
at first
88,
it was
pop
gonna be
up.
just Newsbrand, but then
You had
I was
to add that
learning
power
some,
to it.
I was
That-
learning
that
some
numerology.
stuff. I was like, hold on. I put Newsbrand this, but my stuff wouldn't pop up until like the fifth mention, So when I put Newsbrand 88,
It went to
my
the top.
stuff come up because I'm always putting 88, 88.
Yeah, 'cause
so I'm
that's
like,
your
I might as well
unique
put,
sigil.
yeah. So it all makes sense to put the attach the 88 to it.
Nah,
that
it makes sense.
That makes
Because then, as soon as you attached the 88, it started flowing. You was able to be found.
Yeah. So
Like that was your magic.
Even
Whether you
with-
saw it as that in the moment or not, that was your magic.
yeah.
You added that magic of your numbers. Because I believe the numbers that we choose to arrive on, like that we born with, that's your trajectory. But it's also part of like, because numbers have power in it. So you chose these numbers on the invisible side before you incarnated into this life.
Yeah.
You chose this date to align with your
And
power.
and now you're waking up to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to bring out your
And
power. Now, totally.
I'm a
It's the
hip-hop
age for
head.
everybody to wake up
I'm
to
a
it.
hip hop head too, so and people always talk about '88 as being the good year of hip hop. I'm always hearing '88, even in rap songs. I'm hearing.
That's probably where it really
references.
started to morph at.
You know what I'm saying?
like
yeah.
88,
Well-
89.
Well, 89, gangster rap dropped, and then everything changed. I don't mean that. I'm saying like the whole trajectory of where things.
Yeah, because at first hip hop was like, feel me, like
It
don't
was Fresh
push
Prince-
me.
yeah, it was
close
yeah,
to
the message.
The edge. It was the
Fresh-
message.
It was the Fresh Prince
Yeah,
of
even
Bel-Air.
if you
it
go-
was hold up. It was Lottie Dottie.
Yeah.
It was all of that. And then once 89 hit, NWA dropped. Then all of a sudden the face of it changed.
But it was also because we was living some. I ain't gonna say we because I wasn't born yet, but
no, we
Ice
were
Cube
living
and
a
them-
different life.
yeah,
in
different
LA.
lifestyle.
Totally
Wasn't
different
apparently
lifestyle.
like you can hear it through the music at that time. It was way more violent in the '80s in LA than it was. Niggas wasn't on that Holly Jolly shit out here in LA. Niggas was
California
yeah.
knows
How
how
to
to
party.
party.
You get wild
How to
out here. It's the
travel.
Wild Wild West, baby. Don't ever
In
forget.
the city of LA.
Yeah, don't get distracted by the palm trees
Dog, the
and
glitz
Hollywood
glam.
sign.
Nah,
Feel me?
nah, totally. So it was a whole nother vibe that.
Well, like,
on
and
the-
God bless people's souls, like, feel me, that done passed away. But you see, like, LA ain't nothing to be played with. People that come out here from other cities that's rappers and shit, they didn't got,
it only
get
looks.
in.
It only looks Gucci.
yeah, man. So,
Yeah.
like,
Shit,
man, you
even
gotta
people
treat
that
this shit
from out here
delicate.
get done dirty. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I mean, shit.
Los Angels and Demons.
I
Yeah.
said in a song one time, I was like, you think you running shit, you only on your 10th summer.
Yeah,
Like, survive 30 summers out here.
yeah,
Like, feel me? It's hard to survive a winter
yeah.
in LA. It's killing season all day, but summertime, people really ain't got nothing to do but to get into ignorant shit.
No,
So survive in summertime. Survive 3 months out here in LA.
it's not even called.
That's when
ignorant,
every
it's
gangster-
ignorant.
ignorant. Huh?
Yeah, that's when every gangster out here be like, I don't know if I'll make it.
100 days.
This summer
and
might be
100
mine.
nights.
Yeah.
Just imagine they had that 100 days and 100 nights.
Hey, nigga, they had that. That happened. That happened in 2018.
I remember.
The Rolling
Back in the
Hundreds
day.
Yeah,
was
I remember.
on God.
I was like, for real? I felt he said they still out here whipping niggas. You know, they still out here
Whipping our minds
We got to get it together.
and not into shape.
Real though.
So, no, but hey, and yet the universe allows it all.
Hey, man, because it's something to be learned from it.
No, totally.
Like, people be thinking it's just pain and pain. Nah, it's love and pain. It's love and everything.
Yeah.
Everything come from love.
Yeah.
Cause
You
shit,
know.
you can find pain in love.
Yep. You gotta steer your
It
destiny.
hurts to love people sometimes.
Nah, and stay down.
Yeah, stay down. Like,
Yeah. You gotta.
it hurt to love yourself sometimes and,
and
stay down. Because
Totally.
that's the people don't know everything start with self love. You want to
Yeah.
practice keeping your promises and executing your promises to yourself. Then you
Totally.
could do that with everybody else flawlessly.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
could do it with yourself,
And you can also see who doesn't do it because
Yeah,
you're
'cause you
doing
do it-
on a regular.
yeah, to yourself.
Which doesn't mean hate them or judge.
But you realize they not moving within the same energy or
Nah,
frequency
nah,
as you.
definitely they not.
You need to
Definitely.
change your circle, like, and not like on some fuck them, but just you can't build with that person.
Yeah, no, it's never about fuck them because that's entropy,
Yeah,
You-
you want to be neg entropy expansion.
expansion, reorder and expand, reorder and expand. No
Mhm.
matter what happens to you happens for you.
Yeah, because even though we talked about religion, some like I get along with people from who's like devout Christians. You know what I'm saying? Like certain people like who are devout Christians. Like I had a coworker, right? His name JC, and he was like real into his marriage. Real straightforward person. But I feel like if you really feel deep down your heart, this is what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if it's helping
Yeah.
you
If
live
it's
a better
helping you,
life,
yeah.
steer clear
Because you
stuff,
gotta
yeah.
understand, because the people who's been a devout Christian or become a devout Muslim, some people have a dark past, and they feel like they have to go that route because they have to undo all the wrong they did in the past. You know what I'm saying?
They have demons,
Mm-hmm.
What's
and they need to hold them
to
at
me,
bay.
it's easy for me to see like on the outside end, and even for myself, like that's why I just don't rock with nothing I don't rock with. I keep it simple. But I feel like a lot of people don't know that. Like how you said, like it be people that's like doing the family thing, and it might be a dude like, man, I gotta take care of my wife and kids. It's like, nigga, is that what you really want to do? Because the way you talking about it sounds stressful. Like you should be enjoying this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You should take
that's
pride
the
and be
frame
happy
of
that you
mi-
can take care of your wife and kids. Maybe
Yeah.
you didn't really want to be a family man, and you can't admit that to yourself. And now you
They
got
gotta work
yourself-
on that outlook.
And
on
now
things.
it's too late
It's not too late. You can leave those suckers and let's start a new life. Let them take care of the baby. I'm just playing. Y'all just playing. I'm just fucking around. I thought I hit y'all with something crazy right quick.
Deadbeat.
I hit y'all. But nah, like, feel me? Just reevaluate your shit and just people should be reevaluating that type of stuff before you even be having sex with women. And same thing with women. Like, the people ain't asking the right questions anymore. Like, do you have a stable household? Like, did you come from like a 2-parent household? I mean, or do you have a good relationship with your mother and father?
Sometimes
Or
you don't even have to
have you
ask
ever
those
been-
direct
like-
questions, though. Sometimes you could just ask questions like, you know what I mean? Like, how do you get along with your father? How was it? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you ask little subtle questions, and then those other things and other traumas and demons start coming about.
Nah,
'Cause
it will, but I'm saying like that's the first part where you want to start at.
Yeah.
Because I feel like people not even asking that no more. They just asking each other name. And
Yeah, 'cause-
what do you do for a living? And then they fucking.
Because I noticed, like, with certain women,
do you make
I done
money?
dealt with in the past that I felt like, you know, it didn't turn out right or it wasn't good for me. I kind of ignored certain things.
Were you,
know what I'm
trying
saying?
to? Well, you got to ask yourself, what were you trying to get from her?
Yeah.
What did you want to get from her?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And if you know that up front, then you can get to it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then that way,
Not lollygag.
Then that way she can reject you quickly if she doesn't want to give you what you're trying to get.
Yeah, you can move on faster.
And you can move on faster. No. Once again, though, it's a lollipop factory out here. And then
Don't be the guy that's feel me out here getting necklaces,
I'm gonna
flowers, and
wind
chocolate.
yeah.
And all this extra shit, and she ain't gave you the title of her man yet, and you
Right.
doing all this shit,
Get
and
it?
she giving all her money and attention
She gotta earn
to
it,
who
huh?
she really want.
Well, no, I'm saying give those
Feel me?
things.
She
if you
playing the
wanna
game with
give
you,
them.
bro.
Give them things if you want to give
Yeah,
them.
authentically from the heart.
But
If that's
not
what you want,
because you're trying to gain
a
favor.
title. Yeah,
Right.
not because you're trying to gain a title or you want some pussy. Nah, do it because it's for like I authentically want to see that woman with that necklace
well,
on.
you'll be earning forever.
Yeah,
If that's how, remember how something starts is how it finishes.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if it starts off with you having to earn that love, then
You're gonna be forever trying to earn that love.
Okay, I get what you're saying now.
and then remember a lot of women talk monogamy and all of that, but from my experiences, she's ours. You know,
Yeah.
So
Based on the experiences, yeah,
Yeah, based off experience, I
Well,
ain't
you
seen no
know,
woman commit to
'cause
me
they
like
say-
that.
They say the
She's
things.
ours.
They
She's
say the
ours.
things they feel they have to say. You know what I'm
totally,
saying?
Of course.
she's ours.
Yeah, and I'm comfortable with that.
But
It's like Nipsey said, the
but she don't
difference
wanna
between
put it
me
out
and you
there
is
like
that
that.
you believe her.
Yeah.
When she tells you that you're just mine, that's the difference. Like I don't believe that shit.
I don't need to believe
Yeah, I
that
don't need to
feel
believe
good.
it. Yeah, I don't need to believe it to feel good about her or
stay.
myself.
Yeah. None of that. If that's really who you are, then that's who you are. Fine. If you turn on not to be that, that's fine too. I never needed any of that to feel good.
Yeah.
But you told a bunch of other guys who needed that to feel good. So now you dealing with a whole nother animal. I don't need to hear that.
Oh,
Yeah.
another animal.
I need you to come through with what I tell you to do.
Yeah.
When I give you a mission, I need to see that shit happen.
That's what's gonna be important to me.
Yeah.
Like, okay, where's your
Like,
cooperation?
yeah, where's the
What you
cooperation
do with
at?
your body, I can never control, so that can't be important.
Yeah, at all. That's zero
If
importance.
I can
to me.
never control it, then why would I ever worry about it?
Yeah.
What would be, yeah, that's backwards.
Yeah.
So instead, what's more important? What we actually do together.
Yeah.
What happens when I'm not around?
What kind of fun are we having when I'm
Yeah.
with you? Like, how am I making you smile? How are you making me smile, making me feel?
Mm-hmm.
That's what's important. I ain't worried about how Frank or Chili Bob Joe, the average Joe, making you feel.
She's ours.
Yeah. She fucking with the average Joe for a reason, and she fucking with me for a reason.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me?
And it's been always going on. This ain't nothing new. Men are like the women today. Nah,
No,
bro,
niggas
it's
always been going on.
the women today, bro. It's always
That's
Why you
the
think?
funniest
Why you
term.
think they used to joke about that shit in the 1930s and 40s? Like, you might be the milkman, baby.
yeah.
Feel me? Cause
Uh-huh.
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
yeah,
All of that shit. So it's always been going.
It's always been-
It ain't nothing personal.
Daddy's maybe.
Yeah, mama's baby, daddy's
yeah, cause you
baby.
know it came from the mama.
Ah,
It's daddy's maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all really hit me with
Could be
that
the
one.
mailman, the
That's
milkman,
you know what I'm saying.
Suzanne in the Sudan.
funny. Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
some other man in a rubber band.
Coming from the other clan.
You know. So the things that I believe people are taking so real, men in particular, because we're talking about men right now.
yeah.
They looking for security from a woman they dating, like from their mama, and she ain't your mama.
Right.
Yeah, and that security your mama can't even give you either.
Nah,
Nah.
Your mama gonna fuck other men. Why would you be worried about who your mama fucking
And on
with?
top of that,
Like,
you will never get the same type of love you get from your mother. You will never get that from anybody.
You're not
The whole
supposed to want it
reason-
from anybody else. It was
Yeah,
only
the whole
supposed to
reason
come
we're
from your
worried about
mother.
it.
Yeah.
If you was getting love like that everywhere you went, boy, that's suspect. You better wonder what
Yeah.
you're being
You've been
led.
conditioned
For
to
real.
love.
That's
with
on some incest
possession.
shit.
Nah,
Trying to have a mommy out of your specific others.
moms is a one-off.
Oh God.
And you also supposed to not fall in love with that love either as a man, or you can't progress. You can't be like I know cats who just always at their mama's house.
Yeah.
Like for real, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's wrong.
No, but you
But-
always want to be under your mama for some reason. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
You know. Well, she was a single parent and she raised me. I get it. I'm not mad. You know, I'm just saying, but you need to examine it. Why are you there? Are you there to give or are you there to get?
Yeah.
All you got to keep knowing is if you're there to give or there to get.
Yeah.
If you're
And
there to
you
get,
that's entropy.
yeah, that's entropy.
If
That's,
you're there to give,
What
that's
is entropy? What is entropy?
Entropy is what they teach you in thermodynamics, where things move from order into chaos. Feel me? So like that's basically like negative situation flaring off. Like so
entropy is fear. If you understand
Yeah.
human terms, anytime you think if there's only two choices,
that's
fear
true. That's
or
a better
love.
way to put it in consciousness terms.
Okay, so a person
So
always,
a fearful thought, like, man, I shouldn't do this. That's entropy.
Mhm.
Or like, man, they trying to double cross me in this deal, and you don't even know it for sure. That's an entropy thought. That's
Yeah.
a fearful. That's a negative thought.
Right.
Feel me? The opposite is neg entropy, which is like love. It's
Expansion.
expansion.
Yeah, it's expansion. So neg entropy allows you to reorder any circumstance and then go forward.
Okay.
Yep.
Is there an antonym for that?
Yeah, it's entropy.
Yeah, entropy. Entropy is that. So if you're looking at the laws,
No. What's the opposite of entropy?
It's neg
Neg
entropy.
entropy.
Huh?
Neg entropy.
Neg entropy is the opposite.
Neg
of entropy.
entropy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
neg entropy. That's
So
what I'm saying.
it's
That's the
same-
opposite.
It's the same word, but with an neg in front of it.
Okay, like negative, basically.
Yeah,
Nah.
but it's actually positive.
Yeah, it's actually positive.
Oh, okay.
It's,
Neg
it's,
entropy.
it's the opposite of entropy.
Yeah.
So that's
things
what they
moving
call it.
into
That's
order,
why they
or just
call it-
stabilize
yeah.
and stay in that order.
So normally, whenever situations happen, we have a tendency to either look at it with, or I should say, we have the occasion to look at it through love or look at it through fear. If you look at it through fear, you're going to do entropy because you're going to fall apart. I got to save myself. That's what fear always tells you.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
totally.
Yeah, because I deal with that with people.
But if it's
today.
a positive thought, the neg entropy gonna be like, how can I save everybody else and
Well,
myself?
well,
Like, how
you-
can I help everybody?
How can I save myself first
Mhm.
in neg entropy, and then now that I've saved myself and I'm safe, I can save others.
Yeah.
Everyone, not necessarily. Certain ones,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
Yeah, like for
Totally.
instance, right? I could be in a print shop or something, working on something for somebody.
Yeah.
I probably have a stern look on my face while I'm looking something. You doing something? What's wrong? Instead of saying what's the matter, you think what's the negative instead. But it could be nothing wrong, but you thinking.
Well, they're filtering it through entropy. They're
Yeah.
filtering it through fear.
Yeah,
you
so
see it right
now
there,
when
yeah.
you broke down entropy, not okay, I deal with that in my normal life with other people.
That's why we're sharing it, because you deal with this as something that happens all day
Yeah.
long through
And
interaction.
we figured it out because it's transmutation of energy. Like the neg entropy allows you to take a negative and turn it into a positive energy.
All you have to
Because
do is
all
reorder it.
all you do it because it has to
Reorder.
deal with order.
Has
So
to
you
deal
have to
with
just reorder it, and then the negative, what appeared negative, you can shift it into being something positive.
What just happened? Okay, I can't stop what just happened. It happened already.
Yeah.
That's the shock or the pain that's brought you to the present moment.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now that you're in the present moment through pain, you now have a choice of either I have to see if you want to retaliate or if you want to blame anybody. That's entropy because that's falling apart.
Yeah. And
Man.
that's gonna make the whole
That's chaos.
further thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's chaos.
further things are gonna fall apart.
More
Like
fall-
Yeah,
falling
yeah,
apart.
yeah. It's Matt's
soon-
fault.
soon as-
It's not my fault. It's Matt's fault. Because when he did
Yeah.
that, that's when it started happening.
But if you,
Yeah,
you'll
no,
hold,
totally.
look, if you'll sit in the pain, this is why shadow work's important.
Mhm.
If you'll sit in that pain without giving it any explanation,
yeah, don't give it no emotional
give it-
energy.
don't say it's this.
Yeah.
Don't say it's that. Allow
Don't try
the
to
pain-
chunk it up to nothing.
Allow the pain to tell you what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then what'll happen is the energy from that, instead of you trying to retaliate or blame or any of that entropy falling apart, now you'll be able to say, let me reorder this circumstance. Yes, it did hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I acknowledge that.
Yeah.
But do I want to do I want to get back at that person, or what would I really want to do with this? See, now at the point that you sitting in this energy and making a decision while sitting in the energy,
Now it's mathematical problems.
now
you can add it up how you want to.
and you can reuse the energy for something else. You've just been given free energy.
No, totally. Real shit.
Real shit. You just literally.
That's what
been
we
given
did with
free
this
energy.
podcast.
Oh yeah, we had a guy erase a bunch of our stuff on our podcast.
For what?
We had 7 episodes
And the
recorded before we started doing this stuff.
Is that entropy thing you talking about?
Yeah,
Or
we
is it-
basically neg entropied it. So like he deleted 4 out of 7 episodes. We didn't ask no questions how it happened because it didn't really matter. We don't know where it came from. We just knew that we got together one night, smoked some weed, and we was like, man, we finna rename the podcast, rebrand it, we immediately made new artwork. He made a new intro that you see today. Feel me? And it went from the podcast went from being called Microconscious, which we were gonna focus on psychedelics and how they can help influence people like to, have a better life and shit.
Yeah.
Feel me? And help people out with, all their aspects in their life as far as like finances, feel me, creativity, like communication, being empathetic and more loving, like just like we were just basically trying to shine a light on it more. Feel me?
Yeah.
But it went from being micro-conscious to what we have now here, featured, which is way more phenomenal
So that's why we
and
can
way more expansive.
Well, that's why we can speak on it, because we had a choice to either get mad at that person, fall apart, just fuck the show up. It's a whole bunch of things we could have went into.
Yeah, we could have gave up and been like, oh
Nah.
man, he fucked the whole show up, man. We ain't gonna release nothing.
Oh nah. Don't
Just
stop
anything.
there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
'Cause,
but I'm
you
saying
know,
like, but that's what fear can do. That's the entropy
Yeah,
thoughts.
I
The
got you.
entropy. So we reversed it. Like we so clean now. Like we don't even have them type of thoughts.
Yeah.
We immediately went to like, how do we
Yeah,
reorder this?
y'all were just going through y'all pilots. You know what I'm saying? It's like a
Yeah.
TV show. You know what I'm saying? The pilot is never as good as the rest of the, you know what I'm saying, season or all the other
Well, to
seasons.
be honest with you, now through Neg Entropy, featured is much better than what Microconscious could have ever been.
Totally.
Because with featured, we can have on any and everyone. The mushrooms was fun to talk about,
Yeah.
but it was only limiting us to that. Now featured, we can have on anybody we want.
Yeah.
So
And the whole goal with it overall, even when it was called Microconscious, was to shine light on artists like yourself, on people that's entrepreneurs, on their brands, people that, feel me, we want to get you more customers, more service, man.
Right.
yeah.
Feel me?
And we want to deal with everyday people who products we already buy.
Yeah.
We already
We want to keep it grassroots. Though. We from LA, so we
totally.
want to deal with people that's from LA and people that's not from Los Angeles, but we want to, this is where we
Righteous.
from. It's our staple.
Yeah,
We
totally.
happy to be Los Angeles natives, and we happy to have had you here, man.
Yeah.
Man, I'm glad to be here. You know, I'm a Los Angeles native. I love being an LA native.
Any final things before we close it out?
Oh yeah, Steal Your Destiny. Steal Your Destiny, that's the slogan of the brand. So, you know, I don't want to
Hell
forget that or miss that, you know. Always steer your destiny, and you know, we always want to steer our destiny to the right path and not the wrong one.
Definitely.
Hey, with that, I'm Mike L. This is Featured, and this is
Kush Tucker, your host with the most, coming live and direct in full effect.
Mm-hmm.
Peace and Love, y'all. To
Peace
the
and
next
love.
Featured.
Righteous.
Let's go. I'm blowing chronic smoke in the wind, going places you've never been, accumulating dividends, mostly Benjamins. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention and your subscriptions. If you have a business or a service you would like to promote, or if you don't have one, and you just want to come on the show and talk and be a guest on Featured, please DM us at featured_guests on Instagram. We look forward to hearing from you and seeing you. Peace and love.